Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Wally's Welding World. It is the Weld Professor in the house. Yes, I'm home. I finally got a little bit cleaned up here out of the shower, and I'm ready to go live with you guys. And I'm ready to basically share my advice with you guys and share my wisdom with you guys. So, what I'm going to do today is I'm basically going to break out what I have in store for you. It's just a little bit, it's not much, but so I was just over on the Instagram and it was live, it was popping, it was tight, it was cool. And I was hoping everybody would come over here and join me now in the live stream and basically what I got going on for you guys, man. Man, it's cool to really see you guys. And I really appreciate you guys for coming through for the live stream. The Wally's Welding with, I can't even talk right now. So I wanted to call it the Wally's Wisdom Wednesdays or Wednesday Wisdom because actually I had somebody, a follower, a subscriber mention it. So it was a good name, it was a good thing, it was good popping. So whoever it was, we're gonna find him, we're gonna end up sending him something awesome. Now there's a lot of you guys coming in. It's cool, man. I appreciate it, man. I'm so glad you guys decided to come in and enjoy this live stream. What I got going on for you guys today is something unique, man. You probably heard people talk about it before. They've probably gone over it many times, but I'm going to go over it again today and kind of give you my advice and my wisdom about it, what I know about it, and that's with the welding lenses. I've been asked all the time, what kind of welding lens I use, why do I use this welding lens, and then people ask me what kind of welding lenses they should be using and where they should be going. Man, props to all you guys. I love you guys coming in. I love all the comments. So this is another thing too. So if you want basically the get your comments answered, just leave it in the comments and I'll answer those things. If you got questions leave it in the comments and I'll be sure to answer that. So we're going to get right into it right today. What I got is some welding lenses. I got all kinds of welding lenses that I use, and on a daily basis, I got one particular lens that I'm using right now. And I'm going to go ahead and pull it out of my hood and show you guys what I got going on here. Now I was sent this lens by America Arc. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with this brand, this company. So this lens right here is my daily use. This is what I've been liking. And we'll talk about this. This is a shade 10. People talk about having blue eyes or brown eyes and the difference of what they need to be using for their color of eyes. And to be honest, I know everybody that welds of all different colors of eyes, and they'll tell you all the time, it depends on what type of welding you're really doing for what shade lens you're going to need. So a lot of the times if I'm doing a TIG weld, I'm not going to be able to use a 12, a 13, shade lens. I'm going to probably use a 10 or a 9. And that's even if I can see the puddle. Because sometimes the brightness of the puddle is a lot brighter and a lot dimmer than others. So on TIG welding, it seems to be the dimmest light for me. So I'm always dropping down to my lowest one. But this 10 one right here gives me the clarity to actually TIG weld. I did some TIG welding with this one and I really like it. Now I've been using these welding lenses for years. I've been welding for about 17 years. I would say pretty consistently. The most time I ever had off was this time right now recently. But I'm going to talk about this lens right here. Now I'm not trying to bash these people. I'm just genuinely giving a review. I'm going to give a review on all these 20 lenses that I got. Now you guys really haven't seen it. But I got this box full of lenses, and I got a couple other lenses I'm going to be talking about. And I'm going to be talking about these lenses and why I use them and why I like them and why I switch out and whatever. So this lens is good. This lens is a great lens. But lately, I've been noticing that it's starting to open up right here. And now I don't know if it's due to the heat. Now, a lot of the time I try to stay away from my puddle, but I notice myself getting closer and closer to my puddle because the rod's melting. So as the rod's melting, I follow the rod forward sometimes. Dang, look at all the comments. They just now popped up. Bam. Weston NYC in the house. That's what's up. Love you guys. I love all you guys. Thank you all for coming in today and checking out this. I'm going to be doing this Wally's Wednesday Wisdom from now on. From every Wednesday, you can count on me being here and showing you guys what I got. And today it just happens to be these welding lenses. And now if you want, we'll definitely get into these welding lenses more in depth. If you want to see the arc lens, the arc shots behind these lens, leave it in the comments. Leave what shade you want to see. Now you'll probably be like, I want to see them all. I want to see them all. That's fine. Well, we'll get to them all then. But I want to break all the lenses out and I want to show you the difference between all of them. Now, like I said, I'm not trying to knock this lens, but I did notice that it's starting to separate up top up here. And I can start to see some kind of whatever conjunction is going on in here. Now, I don't know if it's a bad manufacture or heat that I'm really starting to see it separate, but I am starting to see a little tiny bit of warpage on the outside. Like I said, again, I'm not bashing these people. This is a great lens. I use this every single day. This is a Mirror Arc. This is a shade 10. I love this lens. I'm not knocking it. But I've been noticing that, and I've been noticing lately that my eye's been kind of feeling a burn. And because of that, it got me questioning. I got to talking with my brother-in-law today. He says, your eye burning. And he says, well, maybe it's because we're brother-in-law and you're firing up and then I'm firing up and then we're joining our puddle and it's really, really bright from our eyes there. Now, it's just a theory. If you face the same situation, please leave it in the comments. If you're out there, brother-in-law on the pipe, big days, we're burning a big 5mm rod, so you know it's hot. I'm about 200. I'm over 200 amps. You know, my leads are hot, and I don't know. Like I said, I'm trying to stay away from the puddle, but I'm still feeling it at night. Sometimes my eyes burn. Let's go ahead and just get into some other lenses and talk about some other lenses. Here's another lens I love to use, and I use it for many, many years, many, many times. It's the Miller lens. Also, it's a shade 10. If you use this lens, leave it in the comments. If you use the AmeriArc shade 10, to say it in the comments. Leave it in the comments that you're using that one. Now, these are 2x4 shade lenses. These all go in my Pancake. I don't wear the pipeliner hoods. I won't knock the pipeliner hood. I used to rock the pipeliner hood, and I love the pipeliner hood. Don't get me wrong. When I got into the field and they told me that I got to use this hood, the Pancake, I was like, okay. And so my friend gave me a Pancake. I sanded it to my face. It didn't fit. It hurt. It was just like horrible for me. I did not enjoy it. So I was like, why can't I just use this one? They're like, well, you're going to get sick of it from all that light coming in the back. Put, rags over my head. I did all that. After a while, I kind of gave in. I just started using the Pancake. After a while, I finally got that sand job down. Perfect. You got to get your sand job down. You're perfect. I bought a brand new hood, sanded it down, and ruined it. So it's important that you get a pattern down, that you learn how to sand these hoods. Back to the lenses. Now, this lens is great. I stopped using this lens because I started having trouble with it because I cracked it. Now, I cracked it because it fell. It fell from a scaffolding, and the scaffolding was probably 40 feet in the air that it fell from. The hood's fine, but the lens cracked. And I don't know why the lens cracked, but it cracked. It might have landed on a rock or something like that. And after that, it started glitching. It started constantly just flickering. And at that point, I kind of ruled it out as I shouldn't be using this lens. Sometimes it wouldn't darken when I needed to. Started having a delay. Now this one is starting to have a delay. My AmeriArc. So that's kind of why I count a lens out. If I see a lens and it starts cutting out on me more and more and more, I take it away. I take it out. I change my lens up because your eyes are important, guys. You're only getting 2 sets of eyes. Now, I do know people gone through the surgery, had their corneas replaced, had the bodies reject them. That's the most I've ever heard of, like that extreme, but it happens. So you do got to take care of your eyes. It wasn't a welding incident. It just happened to be, his eyes. Open up some more of my lenses that I got here. So here's another Miller lens that I was using. The same thing. See, I go through these lenses, and these aren't cheap. These lenses are not cheap. I invest a lot of money in my welding lenses. It's not like people are handing me out welding lenses. I've invested years and years on these welding lenses. This is another Miller one. And what happened with this one is my weld screen, my clear lens started sliding up, and I started getting BBs on the side. Have you had that happen to you? If you have, leave it in the comments. My brand new lens, I didn't put the clear screen, or I put the clear screen in, but I didn't put the backing in all the way. So when I put the compact backing in to hold it in place, it wasn't in there all the way, and that caused my lens to just slip out just enough to start catching BBs right here. Now, it wasn't many BBs on this one. Actually, you can't even tell on this one. You can't. But I'll tell you what, these lenses right here, they're great. They're great lenses. I won't knock them. Miller has a great product. I've been using them for many, many years. Yeah, I had the Miller Killer sticker on my Lincoln, and I was repping a Miller lens. I ain't afraid to admit it, guys. It's real, because Miller does make great products. Miller does make great products. What's up? I see everybody. Yeah, AmeriArc Shade 9. That's what's up. See, now everybody might, if you feel like your eyes are more sensitive to the light, say something in the comments. I'd like to know. If you feel like you can't be with anything but a Shade 9 on darker processes, let me know. Because as far as like welding aluminum and metal core pulse, I have to have a Shade 12. It gets serious for me. And here's an Arc 1. Damn, it doesn't even look like I've used this one. This one's brand new. I just pulled it out the package. I just had chill in there. So this is a backup I have. This is the fourth lens I've shown you guys. So here's 3 of them. Here's the 4th one. This one's a brand new one. This is an Arc 1 Singles 240. I haven't even used it yet. Great lens. These are my backups. I like to carry these as backups in the rig, because you never know when your lens is going to slide up and you're going to ruin it. When you're going to drop it from the scaffolding, you're going to ruin it. Now, you don't need as many backups as me, but I like to be prepared because I've had my hood sunk in the mud. You know, I've had it fall from scaffoldings. I've knocked my hood on things, you know, not paying attention and broke it off. And if you've had that happen to you, leave it in the comments, man. I don't know how many hoods I've gone through and broke. Just look at all my little hood collection. All my hoods. Yeah, see? I go through welding hoods. I invest a lot into these welding hoods, these welding lenses. It's important to me to have a good hood and a good lens. Now, I've tried many hoods, many lenses, many lenses. That's just, all right, I can take a drink of water, guys. Hold on. All right, back to the lenses. Now, I do use a fixed lens in certain situations. Most of the time, I'm not going to use, here's another one I have in the package as a backup. It's another Miller. It's shade 10. I always use the shade 10. I like the shade 10. The shade 10 is what I like. If you like the shade 10, either the Miller or the Arc 1, I want to know which one you like better. Yeah, I got them in the same case, but they're two different lenses. Because I buy them and then I'll put them in the cases and then I'll put them away. Man, I bought this one. 2x4 C series. How many of you bought this one? I know a lot of you guys are loving this one. I got this one in a special hood and I love this lens. This lens is real special. Actually, you know what? I think I got it out of the hood and I got to put away. But this hood right here, this lens right here is probably one of the favorite lenses I like. Very great product. Made by, Lincoln. Viking welding helmet. And this is awesome. This is a great lens. It's adjustable. And it can go through. Actually, let me see if I got it here in my box. All right, now I'm down to the box. Let's open up my box. Ooh, little treasure chest I got here. Now, I don't carry the treasure chest of lenses on me. Nope. That's something I just keep at home. I kind of dig through it when I want, because this is where my fixed lenses are. I got some like Cool Blues fixed lenses. If you rock the Cool Blue fixed lens, leave it in the comments. There's some people I work with, they only wear fixed lenses, and a lot of the times they're wearing a Cool Blue fixed lens. The Cool Blue fixed lens I have is a shade 13. I'm using it for metal core pulse uphill, and it's because it's so bright. And you know, I got them earplugs in because it just allows aluminum. I ain't trying to hear it. It gets loud. It gets really, really loud. And I enjoy my fixed lenses. For many, many years, I've used fixed lenses. I enjoy the fixed lenses. There's all kinds of brands of fixed lenses, just like there is brands of shade auto lenses. Oh man, I busted a lens. I got a broken lens here. Sad day. That's a good lens right there. It's broke. Ow. Oh, thank God my hands are leather because it didn't cut it. Try to though. Broken lens, man. That was one of my favorite ones. The gold one. Shade 10. Shade 10. Oh man, I'm really bummed out about that. Now, if you rock a gold shade 10 lens, fixed lens, leave it in the comments. That has been my go-to for the longest time. From the day one, when I started rocking lenses, I had a fixed lens. It was a gold shade 10 because I like that red puddle. That was just one of my favorite lenses to have, man. I'm just let's get back to the auto lenses real quick, since that's what we were on. And you've seen me stack up auto lenses and smash them. I've gone through auto lenses for years. Here's the rest of the stack I have in my box here. And I guarantee most of these are Millers and Arc 1s. Let's check it out. So the Miller lens. And actually this lens is still good, it looks like. Yep, it's still good. Oh, it's another Miller. Nope, it's toast, guys. This one's toast. This will go on the smashing board. If you guys want me to have a smashing fest on welding lenses, then we're going to do it. This is one of them. One. Okay, here's the Lincoln one. This is the Lincoln adjustable one that I had, that I showed you the case of right here. This is a great one, guys. The 2x4 C series, guys. The 4C lens technology. This is a great lens. Lincoln Electric makes this lens. I love this lens. Let's go to the back. Let me show you here. So you can see all the little features it's got. It's got some great features. Hopefully it focuses. I don't know if it's going to focus for this. There you go. Nope, I can't stay still. Well, anyways, you see what you got there? So that's your sensitivity. You got a sensitivity. And then your shade goes from 8 to 13. I didn't even realize it goes all the way up to 13. That's awesome. And then you have a delay. Your delay is basically what you want for your arc. How fast is the delay before it goes black? You want it to go right away. You don't want to have any delay in that. You want it to act fast. You don't want any delay in that. As soon as that arc strikes, boom. But the sensitivity could be really sensitive too, because sometimes the sensitivity of like a forklift backing up light, throw it off. And sometimes people don't want that. But great lens. Love this lens. I definitely got to put away because I don't want to get broken. Do that with your lenses. Find a safe place for them. Put them away. Man, we're about to get to some old school stuff. This was a shade 11. Huntsman. This is one of them old school lenses I had. Yep. This one's bad. This was a good one. But see what happened? It got splatter all over it. And that just wasn't any good. So sometimes I'll take my clear lens and I'll scrape it off. I know it's crazy. And then my buddy Tommy Clay taught me this. He would take tape and he would just tape over the bad parts. He one time had a lens, man, had all these like little black tape on it, and I was like, "What you got that for?" He's like, "Oh, that's where the BB hit it. Just blacked that little spot out because it took the shade away, and the light's too bright there." So he'd rather just have it black. God bless your soul, brother. Love you, man. You're awesome. Here's another one. Same thing happened, man. Got splatter on it. The moment it gets splattered, get rid of it. It's not going to do you any good. So that's 3 in the smashing. Bam, bam, bam. We're going to smash those 3 because they're no good anymore. What lens was that? That was a Miller. That was one of my Millers. I was sad day. It sucks. It does. We pay a lot of money for these lenses. They're not cheap. They're not at all. They're not cheap at all. I think you'll pay anywhere from, it depends where you get it. Sometimes you can get a deal like on Amazon. Sometimes you cannot get a deal on Amazon. If you're looking for a deal, of course, hit me up. I'll get you a deal. But there's all kinds of places to find deals on lenses. But like they say, sometimes paying the money is worth what you're paying for. And that is true through and through with anything. You pay for what you get. You know, you pay it. If people are selling their product and they're like, it's not that much. Well, dude, there's a reason why it's not that much. It's not that good of a product. And that's just plain and simple. But then again, there's good products out there. Don't be fooled. That have their flaws and things don't work out. So be careful. You never know what you're buying, honestly, to be honest. Here's a singles that I got. Looks like I just got it put away. Now, sometimes I do get a lens that is a defective lens, and I will take it back. I'll be like, hey, lens is no good. I don't like it. I need a refund or trade me out. I'm willing to trade out or give me a store credit and I'll buy something else. Here's another one, and it got splatter on it, and actually it looked like I got maybe chipped on the back of it too. It's a Miller Shade 10. No good. Bash bin. We got 4 in the bash bin. All right, so well, you're gonna love this. Not this one. Here's another arc one, and that was a Miller. So here's another arc one I got. This one's good. No BBs on it. It's in the box. So I still got a good stack of welding lenses in the arsenal. Have your good arsenal of auto lenses. Well, actually, that's not even all the auto lenses in the arsenal. Wait. I don't want to get my mirror arc that I'm using every day. Oh, and I got some fixed lens in there. Sorry. So far, man, I got just a little arsenal of good auto lenses, and I'm not kidding, man. They're not cheap. You know, $80 a pop at the cheapest. You know, most of the time, $100 at the most. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's $900 almost in just auto lens, and that's not including the ones I'm gonna bash here. This next one I'm gonna show you, I'm probably not gonna bash. This is actually the one Tommy had. I'm gonna show you guys. Here it is. Yep. He did, man. He really did. He caught some splatter on that, and he was like, I just put a little black spot over it. It'll be all right. I guess you can do this. It's safe. If you're in a bind, I wouldn't suggest going out and buying a lens, getting BBs on it, and doing this. But if you're in a bind and you absolutely need to make a weld, this is going to save your butt, and you're going to be able to get through it if you get splatter on there, man. And if this has happened to you and you've been in a bind and you had to get out of it, leave it in the comments, man. I don't know if I've ever actually been there, but I think Tommy actually gave me this lens just because I was in a bind. I was like, hey, man, I need a lens. He's like, well, I ain't got nothing, but I got this. And I was like, I need it. Let me get it. So I held on to it. I won't put this in the bash bin. I'm going to hold on to that for sentimental reasons, man. Tommy's a good person of mine. If you don't know him, he's a rig welder on Instagram. Yeah, Instagram fam. Knowing Tommy for years, man. Love that kid. All right, so now let's get into some fixed lenses. If you've used auto lens and you rock auto lens, Leave it in the comments. Say I'm auto lens, 100% auto lens team. We're gonna have auto lens team, and then we're gonna have fixed lens team. So if you're auto lens, put auto lens team. If you're fixed lens, put fixed lens team. We're gonna see who has the most. Let's do a little poll. Let's have a tally. Let's see who can get the most. All right, fixed lenses are important. They are, because ultimately these aren't gonna go bad on you until you break it. Now, there's people out there that use plastic ones, and I'm gonna be honest. I've used the plastic fixed lenses, and I won't use it again. I've had them melt on me, and I've had them ruin my hoods. Well, hoods ruined anyways when it's melting anyways, right? So, yeah, everyone's auto lens. That's right, man. See, fixed lens. Got to give a shout out for fixed lens, because there's a lot of guys that I know that rock fixed lenses. Fixed lens. Have a fixed lens arsenal. I got a fixed lens arsenal, because you know what? Just say something happens, the gravity of the world quits working and the auto lenses stop functioning. I got fixed lens, and I'll go right to work with the fixed lens. Ain't no auto lens gonna stop, no auto lens gonna stop me. What if you got in the job and they're like, good, no auto lens? I mean, just imagine something like that. You need to be prepared. The worst case scenario, you never know. I know it's silly, but I always keep a backup of a lot of things, and I'm always like, have things in my arsenal. I'm like, you never know when you're gonna need it. And yeah, some people call it a pack rat, and I'm always throwing things out because I don't want to be a pack rat. So I'm always keeping the things that are only essential to my life that I'll need. So basically, when the pandemic happened and I started looking around my garage, and I was like, man, I've been pack ratting a lot of this stuff, but guess what? All that stuff came into use 100%, and I was able to use all of it for what I needed to do. It was almost like God set me up. Well, that's how I feel. So yeah, far most of all of it, I felt like he set me up ultimately. All right, fixed lenses. Gold. I was given. Let me tell you this story. I was given this lens, coated lens, right? This guy gives me this lens. He's like, oh man, I love this lens. I've been fixing this lens my whole life. Fixed lens. This is the ultimate lens. Gold lens. I'm like, oh bro, I gotta have it. Let me check it out. Let me get it. So I get my hands on it. I'm like, oh man, it's the gold lens. Yeah. And I open it up. I'm like, oh man, the gold lens. The gold lens. Oh, the ultimate gold plastic lens. I was like, are you for real, bro? I mean, the thing's chipping. It's chipping the gold off. Don't be fooled. That was not good. That was already a broken lens. Oh, and a fixed lens that didn't break, thankfully. Oh man, more than one. Wow, I got lucky, man. Fixed lenses are tough. Let's add that to it. They are. I just dropped 4 of them, and they're all still good. I didn't break any of them. I thought I broke any of them, but nope. Not broke. Oh wait, look. We lost a corner. Yep. And that's real. Now, a lot of my fixed lenses are shade 10. I don't rock any other lens. And I'll show you over and over and over. Oh, it's hard to see. Shade 10. I was given this lens by Outlaw Leather. I believe this one came in my Outlaw hood. A fixed lens I'm yet to use. You gotta definitely try it out. Yeah, they making their own lenses now. Believe that. And I am a big supporter of the Outlaw hoods. If you don't believe me, just check out the Instagram. Another one, another fixed lens. Oh yeah, look, you can see my sour candies down there. No, you cannot have my crybabies. Those are my crybabies. Only I get the crybabies. My wife always buys me crybabies because either I'm a crybaby or because I eat the crybabies and I don't cry. I'm pretty sure I eat crybabies and I don't cry. That's why. So fixed lenses are very important. But I got some lenses here that I'm going to tell you that are not important. And these are plastic lenses. Guys, if you got a plastic lens, it's okay to use it, but you don't want to get close to your heat. It's going to warp that lens. It's going to burn that lens. It's going to ruin that lens. All right, I'm glad I didn't drop this one. This is another one of my favorites. That's my gold lens. Shade 10. Shade 10. Now this is glass. Man. Oh no, that's 11. That's my 11. So I do carry an 11. There's sometimes I'll get in a position where I have to, or where I basically am, it's too bright and I gotta get darkened. I gotta go up in lens, and I don't go up to 12 usually unless it's metal core pulse or aluminum. Those are too bright for my eyes. Shade 11 fixed lens. Glass. I got some plastic ones here. Dang, look, these two, I don't know. They're just, I thought they were melted together. They're not. Another gold plastic lens. Oh, wait, no. That's a glass one. Shade 12. I do have a shade 12 in my arsenal. I thought so. I like to carry all the shades when I come to a fixed lens because, like I said, you never know when you're going to get in a situation where you're going to need a fixed lens and you can't use that auto lens, and you're going to, and no matter what process it is. And then I got one more fixed lens, shade 11. So I got shade 11, shade 12, and shade 10 fixed lenses. All glass. Glass lenses. I don't see my cool blue. Uh-oh. I must have that put away somewhere special. Let me see here. There's some other lenses I want to talk about too with you guys. Man. I hope I can find my cool blue lens. Fixed lens, yeah. Are you guys fixed lens team, or are you guys auto lens team? Leave it in the comments. And if you do use the auto lens, leave it in the comments what auto lens you're using. I'd like to know. All right, so now here's something else I have that's been kind of just floating around in my truck, and I don't use it anymore, but I bought this at one time. And this was just to change the color of the lens. This was just like, I think it was like a 5 shade, something like that, purple. But it was meant to change the color of your lens, of your 2x5 lens. I forget the name of this. I'll have to ask my buddy at General Air, but he, of course, he sold me on this. He sold me on everything on that truck. I buy everything on that truck. But he basically said this to change the color of your arc on your puddle, add a little bit darker. So I put a 9 in, I'd put this in front of it, and it would change the color of my puddle. It was cool for a while. And then I lost interest. Like having to always put that lens in there. Man, I cannot find my other lens here. Oh, and when I said that, here it is. So there's a lot of people that don't know about this lens. This is like a gem. Yeah, you see that? That's the cool blue lens. How many people are cool blue lens? You rock the cool blue lens? This is my shade 13. It don't even say it on it. It doesn't. It doesn't say shade 13 anywhere on it. But I know it's a shade 13 because I specifically bought it shade 13. Now you can get on their website and you can buy these. I think I searched for a 12, an 11, and a 10 at the time, but they didn't have it. And I paid a lot of money for that lens. You'll go on there and you'll see them lenses aren't cheap. And these lenses cost money, guys. And that's my investment. And that's kind of what my wisdom is today for you guys is I invest in my eyeballs to protect, because I want to make sure that I have the right eye protection. And there's times I'm switching up the auto lenses all the time. I'm like, this isn't working. I don't like this. This one's dead. This one sucks. I can't see. Give me brighter. Give me darker, because my eyes are all I got. Once I melt these eyes out of my skull, man, I'm not gonna go out there and have any more eyeballs. So I try to do all I can to protect my eyes. It's just a joke that me and my dad have. My dad used to always tell me that I was gonna melt my eyes out of my skull, man. Being a welder. Yep. And it's true, man. There's people out there that do. They ruin their eyes of, not taking the proper precaution of putting the right lenses in front of their eyes. If your hood is, getting light around your lens, it's bad. You don't want any kind of light coming in at all. You don't want light coming in from below. You don't want light coming in from the side. And I'm talking from the arc. Now, the sun coming back, it's not really going to hurt your eyes. But after a while, it could hurt your eyes. That sun gleaming in the back and you catching that glimpse of that sun reflection will ruin your eyes. It'll burn your eyes. And that's truth. And so that's one of the reasons why I've gone over to this kind of lens. This is the lens I enjoy. It's just an auto lens. An auto lens is all I want to rock. I don't want to rock a fixed lens unless I absolutely have to. I'm not telling you to rock an auto lens. If you rock a fixed lens, there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, I work with many people who have rocked up fixed lens, and that's the only way they go. But a majority of the people that I work with, honestly, do use an auto lens. And a lot of the guys are using the singles or the Miller. Now Arc One is starting to break out there, and they're starting to get a little bit of recognition, and it's a great lens. They got a new lens coming out that I definitely am interested in that I got to go check out. My helper has one, and I think I put it on for a second and checked it out and really like it. And I'm all about what I can see. I need to be able to see the puddle. I need to be able to see the edges so I can catch them, so I can keep my welds uniform. I need to be able to see, my helper screwing off over there. No, I was kidding. But no, seriously, I need to be able to see. I need to see what's going on. I try to be always aware, of my surroundings. I tell myself I go like that and I can see my fingertips. You gotta know your peripheral vision and pay attention to it. And it's important to really be aware of everything, and especially when you're welding. That's why Outlaw has actually come out with a new hood that I'm excited to get. It's called the a widescreen hood, and it's funny because for years I wanted to create a widescreen hood. It's just I don't have the time and patience or assets, and to go out there and make a welding hood like that. There's other companies out there that are constantly making welding hoods, and they're good at what they do. So I let them do what they do. And Outlaws, I would say, is one of the absolute best out there. So I give them a lot of credit for what they do out there. They're good people. That's the best thing. They don't talk bad about nobody, and they're really for people. They're not against anybody. They're really for everybody. That's how the welding community should ultimately be. We shouldn't be picking sides. We should all be working together, and I really like that atmosphere that Outlaw has. So definitely check them out, and give them a look at. Look at their hoods, man. Go and purchase one. I don't care if you say you saw this on Wally's Welding World, the Weld Professor YouTube channel. Just genuinely check them out and give them a try. I'm not telling you to buy them. I'm just telling you to check them out. I love buying them. I will invest in them. I think they're a great company. They got these lenses that they're coming out with, and that's what I'm waiting for on this hood. Is the lens for the widescreen has got a certain kind of lens, and I'm really excited about it. Now it's a fixed lens. I don't rock a fixed lens, but I'm going to give it a shot, and I'm going to see if it's worth what I invested in, because I invested in this, and I want to have something where it's different and unique. The back of the Pancake, you no longer got to sand it no more. It just fits and foams to your face. So I'm excited about that. And I'll definitely be giving a review on this hood. I can't wait to get it. It's on delay right now for the lenses, but as soon as we get it, I'm definitely going to show you guys what I got. I've shown you guys some of the other hoods that I use, and then I show you guys on my daily that I love to rock. This is my ultimate hood, and I can't really knock other welding company hoods because they try to keep up and they try to compete. But I'm going to tell you all this right now. This is my favorite hood, and I don't know. I think this is just the original Pancake. I love this hood, and there's many reasons why I love this hood, and it's just a little bit of extra protection I get. So there's a little note for all you welding companies out there. Know that I don't want to get burned, and this big hood right here provides me to not get burned. When I put it on there and it tucks against me, like, when I go down, I ain't getting all kinds of fire up in there. When that doesn't protect me, I don't want to use it. And I'm all about good products. I'm all about the best products. I rock some of the best products out there. I wouldn't say they're ultimately the best. Oh, wait, no, I'm just kidding. They are. They're the best. They're some of the best, man. Otherwise, I wouldn't use them. I've used a lot of products out there, guys. And stay tuned for some of the product reviews that I got coming out. I got more product reviews coming out for people I've teamed up with and I'm associated with. I'm partnered with. I'm an ambassador for them, or I just like to collaborate with them. I'm all about helping people out. I'll help you out. I want to help people out. I'm helping my helper out. He wants to rig out and he wants a part of this lifestyle. I told him he can have it. He can be a part of it. And he brings a lot to the table. And to me, that's what it's all about. We all got to have something we bring to the table. You know why? Because we're building here. We're building, guys. That's all we do is we build. We build each other up. And how do we build each other up? We help each other. We're constantly helping each other out here. So I'm not going to keep rambling on and on. I gave you guys my Wally's Welding wisdom, and I hope you enjoy it. And I hope you come back for more next Wednesday. And if you enjoyed it, leave it in the comments. If you didn't enjoy it, leave it in the comments. If your team auto, leave it in the comments. If your team fixed lens, leave it in the comments. I really genuinely want to know out there who's using the fixed lenses, and then tell me why you're using the fixed lens. Tell me your process. Tell me what you're welding. Leave it in the comments. I really want to know. I'm going to come back. I'm going to read all these comments. I'm going to reply to you guys. Love you guys. Oh, and then not let me forget, I definitely wanted to give something out to you guys. For somebody genuinely, it's always got to be just one person or two people. I can't be just giving out hundreds and hundreds of stuff because you know why? I don't have the inventory available. So, but when I do, you better believe I'm going to give it to you guys. So give me one quick second real quick. Well, I'll tell you what. If there's somebody out there in need of an auto lens right now, genuinely auto lens, you can email me at wallysweldingworld@gmail.com, and you can write me a letter in why you're in need of an auto lens. Now, I only have a single shade 10, and I will send it to you. I'll send this out. I'm that generous. I don't care. I got it just sitting here. This is an extra backup I got, but I'll send it to somebody. I'll send it to somebody of need that I feel fit that needs that. So you can write me an email, wallysweldingworld@gmail.com. You can explain to me why you're going to need this welding lenses. And you can be anywhere in the world. I'm not going to discriminate. I'll send it anywhere in the world. The cost doesn't matter to me. I genuinely want to give back to you people. And let me give that back to somebody. Now, if you haven't received a package for me, email me, guys. If you didn't get your stickers, or you didn't get your hat, or you didn't get your shirt, or you didn't get your hoodie, or you didn't get your coffee mug, whatever it is, the product you didn't get that you either purchased or received in a giveaway, please email me. It either slipped my mind or I just completely just forgot about you. And don't take it personal, but things, are hectic with my life, and I just try to find the time to give back. So let's get back to you guys. And like I said, I'll quit rambling and I'll end it there. But I wanted to give back to something. So write me an email, leave it in the comments, do something important. Go out there and make a difference today, guys. That's the most important thing. If you see somebody struggling, help them out. It doesn't even matter if they're picking up something. Go help pick it up, man. I mean, the world needs better people in it. Go out there and be that better person. There, now I'll rotate it back to end it. You guys have a good one. I'll wrap to you later. Peace.